Welcome back to Beverly's Stunning Creations. In today's DIY, I'll be making another Dollar Tree Tic Tac Toe board. This board is going to be super easy to recreate, and you can decorate it however you want to, and some of you can even make it for Father's Day. Just decorate it differently. Okay, let's get started. First off, I have this set of canvases from Dollar Tree. They are not $1. They cost $5, but you get 3 different sizes. Isn't that cool? So what we need is the middle canvas. And I also have some coasters from Dollar Tree, and we'll get into those later. Now, this is going to be our board, and because it's canvas, it gives a little bit, it's not firm. So what I want to do is take some tower blocks from Dollar Tree and reinforce it. I also have some wood glue, and I'm sure I got this from Dollar Tree as well. So what I want to do is line these up, and then once I get the proper fit, I'll go ahead and glue them together. I have a little bit of a space here, but we'll work that out. So I'm going to put some glue on here and on the back. Start gluing these together. I also need to put some here for the canvas as well. Now this block is a little bit off from touching the other part of the frame, but we'll fix that later. So now I'm just going to come back in, this time around, from the opposite direction. Now I'll just randomly put some blocks in the center. Let's kind of do it this way. Okay, so here's a better look at what I did. You just want to reinforce the canvas. So now I'm going to let my hot glue gun heat up, and I'm going to fill in those spaces where the block isn't touching the frame. Okay, so now the hot glue is ready. I'm just going to go in right here. Let's see if you can see it. Right up here, and fill in those spaces. You want to try and get the glue down into the crack and reinforce it wherever you feel like it needs it. Okay, so now what I want to do is reinforce these pieces as well. This piece is touching this piece, so right where they connect, I'm going to reinforce it with hot glue. Okay, let's flip it over and see what we have. These tower blocks are the perfect height. So we got lucky with that, didn't we? So I'm going to let this dry for about an hour, and then I'll take it outside and spray paint the sides and right around the edge of the top. Spray painted with silver. Now I also have these coasters from Dollar Tree. This one says life is a journey, enjoy every moment. And then this one says you are my sunshine. Now it's going to go on top like this. You can mix them up like I did. If you want to do this for Father's Day and you don't want to bling it out, you can actually leave the words on the tiles, but I would go over the coaster with Mod Podge after I remove the plastic to protect the surface. And again, here's what it says: Journey, Sunshine, Journey, Sunshine, Journey, and then Sunshine again. That's a cute way of doing it for Father's Day. You can put rope around it, you can just paint it, whatever you want to do. You would just make sure everything is even. But yeah, this is a nice look for Father's Day. Now as for the playing pieces, you don't necessarily have to use X and O's. As long as you have two different designs or the same thing with two different colors, it'll work. And I'm also going to spray paint these coasters silver as well. So I'll do that and come back. So this is what the coaster looks like after I spray painted it silver. This is what the back looks like. So what I did was mix some Mod Podge and glitter together in this container and brush some on. I want it to be really sparkly. So that's number 9. I'm going to allow these to dry, come back and do one more coat of the glitter and Mod Podge mixture, and then move on to the next step. Okay, moving right along to the next step. Here's what the coaster looks like now. The blingy, glittery background. So what I'm going to do, as you guys see, I have my rose gold mesh bling out. So I've already measured. And now I'm going to cut Now I'm cutting as close as I can to the bling to avoid the extra string. As you can see, I cut it really close to the bling. And here I have like a row of string, so I'm just going to cut the excess string off. Now I'll put some Fix-All glue on top of the coaster. Now I'll take a popsicle stick and smooth it out, making sure to get the edges. And now just place this on top and smooth it out. And here's what you have: rose gold and silver. So now I'm just going to flip it over and put some weight on it till it dries. Now back to our canvas. As you can see, I spray painted the side silver and a little bit around the top. And then I went over it with some Mod Podge and glitter as well. So the very next thing we're going to do is glue these pieces to our canvas. So now on this part, you can use a ruler if you want to. Me, if you know me, I always eyeball it. Let's see, maybe we can move this to the edge. Yeah, I might have a change of heart and design. Let's see. So yeah, I think I like that look better. Okay everyone, I'm back. And I think I will go with this look instead. Initially, I was going to push them all together and just put bling around the outside, but I really like this better. Now I'm going to take some Gorilla Glue and glue these down permanently. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Now I'll allow this to dry and then come back. Okay guys, I'm back and the glue has completely set up on my coasters. And this is what my Tic Tac Toe board is looking like so far. Alright, so I'm really pleased with how it looks. Now, I want to go ahead and add some mirror towel. So I'm going to take my sheet of mirror towel and I'm going to cut one row. So I have that row and some more. So the thing that I'm going to do is just remove the back. Just lay this down. And now I need to add a couple of pieces right here. So now I'll go ahead and add a strip here, come back and show you how to add the other pieces. So now I've added 2 complete rows of the mirror tile. Next thing I'm going to do is just measure here to here. That's all it is to it. Just like that. For the center square, same thing. Measure and then add your mirror tile. So I'm going to finish this off camera. And okay, I'm done adding a mirror tile. And I think it looks fabulous. I love it. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is put some of this bling around the canvas. And as you can see, it's pretty tall, so I'm going to have to cut it in half. So I'm going to measure, see where I need to cut, and then cut it in half. Check again. I need to take one more little piece off. I really love this bling. I love the way that looks. The contrast between the silver and the rose gold really shows the detail of this design. I really love that. So now I'll take some of my Dollar Tree fix-off and put it right on the side. And I'm going to smooth it out. Just like that. So now I'll go off camera and add it to the other 3 sides and then come back. Okay, so while the glue dries on the Tic Tac Toe board, let's make the board playing pieces. Okay, I have this bag of acrylic diamonds that I purchased from Michaels. I used some of these in a previous DIY. So I have all of these left over and I need to find a reason to use them. So why not use them on my Glam Tic Tac Toe board? First, I'll select 5 of these huge diamonds. So these are going to represent my O's. Okay, so I have 5 of those. You need 5 of each. So now I need to make my X's. Now again, you don't have to make X's and O's. You can do whatever you want. You just have 5 of each. I have these pieces. Let's see, I'm going to use 4 of these. Now this is going to be super simple. Glue these together, just like so. It's kind of a square shape together, but then it kind of looks like an X too. I'll show you guys later. But yeah, all you need to do is add some glue. And then put this piece on there. And then take your final piece and see exactly where you need to glue it. Alright, once it's dry, you'll have this piece. You see what I mean? It kind of resembles an X. And now we have our X's and O's. Okay, so I'm gonna let all of my X's dry. Come back. Okay guys, so I'm back and the glue has completely dried on my trim. I have it on all 4 sides. Now let's address the bottom of our board. Now to give us a more professional look, we need to cover up the bottom. Dollar Tree sells felt now. That'd be nice to put over it. If you can't find it at Dollar Tree, you can find it at Michaels. Here's another Dollar Tree option. This is the shelf liner. So let's cover it with the shelf liner. With some hot glue. So now I'll go ahead and trim this little edge off. And again, if you use felt, you won't be able to see through it. So I decided to add feet to mine. So here I have 3 different size gems that I can use. And they all come inside a huge pack of gems from Michaels. I think I'm gonna go with this size, the medium. So I'm gonna use some Gorilla Glue and some hot glue to hold it in place. Okay, so now we have feet. So yeah, we're done. I'm just gonna go ahead and clean up the mirror towel and put my pieces on the board and let you see what it looks like on display. As promised, here's my gorgeous rose gold Tic Tac Toe board. Now, if you are not a rose gold fan, keep in mind that you can do this in any color. Another option is to get the really smooth coasters, paint them with chalk paint, and then use just regular chalk to play the game. Bottom line, there's so many different ways that you can decorate this board. Okay everyone, this concludes my DIY. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Please don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Okay everyone, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.